So this little video is for anyone who wants to do like a little quick decal scheme or scheme on their car without spending much time or unwrapping their car the way you would normally if you want to do a whole layout. Um, this is not very good if you want to do something very technical when the things are blending from one area to another. But if you want to do something very quick for a little fast Instagram shot, this might be the way. You can still use the same method for applying like decal stamps, kind of like throwing a 13 on the side, maybe a little flag, whatever it be. You can use the same method, but this one, in this tutorial at least, is more for about one generic type of thing. So first thing you want to do is maximize your view and take a screenshot of the side of your car. So I'm on Windows. I just use the snippet tool. So I'm going to do it like this. And gray on gray is not the best thing probably, so I'll just do something like pink. That's really gonna pop. So snippet tool, gonna copy it, go into Photoshop, create a new document, but what's very important, oh this is not proper. There we go. All right, so what's important is for it to be a square. We want it to be a perfect square. So I'm gonna change it to the same thing. Background, just make it black. And then we're just gonna save this. All right. So decal side preview like so, and just make it 8 res. All right. So now we're going on our car. We're gonna select the body and add a UVW map. Now what we want to do is Y and 15 or 16 by 16. It's just gonna be a start. So now my car paint is a V-Ray blend, but you could put this really anywhere you want, doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna put it into the alpha slot of this. So bitmap, side, preview, and we're almost there. As you can see, it's almost fallen into place. We're just gonna move it down some. And now I'm just gonna do a little basic scaling. All right. Like so. Move it up. Scale it up some. All right. So there we go. Now we just have a very sloppy UV map side projection of the car. So now what we'll do is we'll clear that out. So there we go. And now when we go in Photoshop, now you can start drawing your little decal, whatever it be. So I'm gonna use the pen tool. That. And then, because what I want to do is have full control in 3D Max over the material finish of this decal. And it looks like I actually feathered it a little bit. So we'll do a fill and well, it's feathering. All right, doesn't, well, no, I don't want it to feather. Make selection 0. There we go. All right. Whoopsies. So there we go. So now what we'll do is save this one as L1. All right. So that's our first thing. So then the next step is we'll do like a little designer thing. So let's do a number. So we'll do 20, 23. That is very nasty looking. I think I actually have some brushes here in Photoshop we might be able to throw on here. Alright, here we go. Some cool looking eagle thing. There we go. There we go. So we'll throw this bad boy on here. I'll just duplicate it a few times to get it to be crispy. So L2. All right. So now going back to 3D Max, we have our car paint. And so what we'll do is, like in real life, the decals are always going on top of the clear coat because you're not putting the decals on and then clear coating it. So what we'll do here is we'll go to bitmap. We will load L1 because I want the other one to sit on top of it. So we'll do that, and then I'll just throw on like a blue or orange paint on there, and then we'll do L2, and then we'll throw a black color on there. There we go. So now, if we turn on our preview, we should have a quick sloppy decal setup on the side of our car. There we go. And that black one's not very visible, so let's just make it something really different. So there we go. And as you can see, we have the roll of the sheet metal happening. It doesn't look like it's faked. We have it blending around the edges, warping. And so now that's one way. So like, let's say now you want to throw something with a little more precision on here. So we'll go to Photoshop, and I kind of like this, a cool looking thing. So I'll just make it a square, a new document, and have no idea why that did what it did. So L3. So there we go. So now what I'll do is we'll go here. We like that. And we'll make it orange. I like how that orange is looking. So we'll go to bitmap, L3. And what we'll do is you turn off tiling. We don't want to tile. Change it to like map channel 3. Turn on preview. And right now the card doesn't have any map channel 3 items. So again, we'll isolate just the sheet metal. There we go. I'll select the hood and the body. Now I'm going to add a UV map again, like so. I'm going to make it map channel 3. And there we go. Now I'm going to click view align. And now I could go in. And then also, because it is a square, the way it was, make sure you change this to a perfect square setup. And now we're going to have that right here. And so we'll just have something like this, view align. There we go. Change this to local. Now we'll have this band of brothers kind of sideways on the front of the car. And I don't know what it is, but ever since 3D Max went to 2021, they just keep showing the tiling. If anyone knows how to remove it, I would really appreciate it. I haven't had much luck finding a way. Typically in the old days, they wouldn't show this. Now they show it, they just mirror it, which is still useless because I don't want to see the tiling even though it's not present. But if we do turn on our real-time preview, you will see that it only shows up right here. It's not going to get splattered all over the car. So there we go. And okay, so as you can see right now, we're getting some weird stuff happening. All we have to do is go over here and change this gray to black, and that gets rid of the fill. So that is in a nutshell how to do decal placements quickly in 3D Max without having to unwrap the car at all. And now the way we did the side is great if you want to do some kind of unique design in Photoshop and just not have to worry about placing it yourself the way I was doing with this top one. But if you have things like numbers or like weird elements that you want to be like on a curved area, but you also again don't want to unwrap, this could be the method to use. So those are the two general ways of applying decals without actually unwrapping the car.